Ultimately, analysis, in my mind, is the delivery of sort of performance insights, feedback on performance and preparation for performance, using a variety of different technologies, football insights that we gather through research, and really trying to communicate that in a way that the manager and the coaching staff and the players understand. My name's Gavin Flegg, I'm head of our performance analysis department, which basically oversees the analysis right from first team down through the academy to our junior academy. We base all of our work on three key things. One is correct analysis, one is effective delivery, and the third one is sort of confirming that understanding. How do we know the players are actually taking this message on board? We need to make sure that everything we're delivering, we actually go back in and we check that they've understood that message.
I am the main opposition analyst, and I prepare all the information for the coaching staff and for the players regarding future oppositions. So we compile that into some descriptive documents that the coaches can carry during the week, and they are not only team documents with the main routines, but also information on all the individuals that we have for all the opposition. Especially with the defenders, we pass them all the information into the iPads so they can have a look during the week, and it's mainly specific information on the players they are going to face in their positions.
No one, so long as that plays in your side.
Basically, what they do is pass to us before the games on video, individual video from player that we have to play against in the match. So I think that is really important, their job, because I think they help a lot to us to be sure about what we have to do in the game. Yeah, normally they are all day here watching video games and then passing the information to us.
The analysis department is slightly different depending on whether it's at first team level, the elite development group, or throughout the academy. Essentially, the academy, which is headed up by Adam Collins, is based around player education.
This is the performance analysis department here at the academy. We cover 12 squads across the academy to provide analysis support. It is very much about preparing them and introducing to them the ZISA department, the information we provide, and creating the groundwork so that when they come up to the first team, it's a part of their working week, it's part of their routine, and it's just part of how they prepare and work on a weekly basis as a professional footballer.
Well, it's good to come after each game to have a look at your stats, what you've done well, what you've done wrong. You can learn by that, and it can make you a better player by doing it.
73.9% success passes, that's good.
You can find out whether you played well or not, but also like little things like movement or passes or decision making, that can help you as well if you have a look and then you think twice and then you say, right, I could have done better there.
My name's Tim Jenkins. My role here at the club is the Elite Development Analyst. So the main part of the role here is to look at the development for our young players in the EDS squad. So we're able to film all of the training sessions that take part here at Carrington. So on top of the training schedule, we're also able to cover all of the games, both home and away, in the EDS competitions. And again, that adds to the depth of the analysis that we're able to provide for the players in that age group. It's very fulfilling in terms of being able to see a development of players over time. And that was the one real main reason that attracted me to the club, was to be able to work with some of the top-notch young players that we have here and hopefully play a part in their future development.
The best thing is with the languages is the manager can use something like a smart board, so if he wants to help just get his message across to the team in that small window he's got, it can be quite graphical with whatever he wants to do. Well, on a match day, we have at home a set area. It's at the back of the press box, so it's at the back of the first level, so we've got a good view of the game. And we get all the relevant sort of television feeds in there that we need to start taking out key events during the first half.
Okay, today's Saturday and obviously we are playing Chelsea, big game for everybody involved. Our team, the performance analysis team, is setting up all analysis to provide feedback to the manager, the coaches, the players. We have a coder, which is myself, a recoder, which is Gavin, and then we also have two other members of staff. One member of staff is taking detailed notes, and also our other member of staff, who is our analysis intern, Kyle, he's upstairs onto the high gantry to get a wide angle designated feed.
It's 12:15, so kick-off's in half an hour, so we've got a chance just to go and show you some of the things we've got in the dressing room that we used to feed back to the team. So if we've got 2 minutes, we'll go in, unless these lads don't give you some stick on the way past. Alright, so quickly, this is a little small area that we use for feeding stuff back to the coaches. It's a screen for feeding back some individual clips to players in a bit more of a private area. This essentially is the main machine we drive everything from, so whatever you see on here, this is a tactics board for doing stuff at half time. We can also present video back as well. So typically the manager will come in for a couple of minutes, we'll show him through some stuff on here. If he decides he wants to show something to the team, we push it to the big screen. And I'll give you a quick example of where that is now. Okay, so the team obviously sitting here. Manager's got a flip chart should he choose to use it. This is the Chelsea's team for today. But the best thing is with the languages is the manager can use something like a smart board. So if he wants to help just get his message across to the team in that small window he's got, it can be quite graphical with whatever he wants to do. I mean, typically you use it to explain about shape and positions of players and certain responsibilities he wants to play in the games. So it's a great tool for us to use to actually feed something tactically back to the manager. So we'll operate the screen from this side, and the manager will know exactly what the manager wants to show. So as soon as he's finished doing something tactical, we can put the video to the screen. And again, this is great for the manager. It's a really easy visual to get some information back to the team. This is just an example from previous weeks against Blackburn. Hopefully, we'll have something positive to show the team at half-time today, which you can take into the second half. And again, if it is just something he wants to highlight, you might want to identify certain types of players joining in with the attack. You might be asking for certain movements from players. And it's a really easy way to get that message across, certainly with some of the foreign-speaking players. And again, we can just close that, and then the video can play, and you can finish delivering that message to the team. Okay, so this is the first clip that the players saw during the half-time period. Essentially what we were trying to highlight is that in areas where we won the ball back, so I'll just play through this on the small screen, we'd normally go big screen for the players. So just at the point where we won the ball back a few times in the first half, their back four was quite high up the pitch. We didn't have too much movement in behind them. Certainly the manager was highlighting these sorts of areas. If Carlos can try and get into these sorts of spaces, it's going to be a big help for us. The one time we did do it in the first half, which we did present back straight after one, let me just go full screen. Present movie. So on this example, okay, again, it's great pressing from the midfield, which the manager was highlighting. At the point we win it back, this time Carlos' first movement was away from the ball. We ended up creating a chance in the first half, probably one of the half chances we got early in the game. If you actually look at the goal in the second half, I'll just go up to full screen on this one. A lot of the things that we were talking about at half time and that the players seen did come into play. Okay, so the ball's gone up to Carlos, we managed to win it, and from this point onwards, the movement is beyond the defenders. James Milner's come wide, trying to drag out Mikel's attention, so we're really playing 2v2 now, having a lot more space than what we did in the first half. And with Carlos carrying this ball forward down the pitch, you know, it's essentially, okay, it's individual brilliance. He's great himself, a great opportunity to score. 1-0, and it's maybe just a small example of how this sort of technology can enhance the manager's delivery to the team at half-time. Okay, it's only a couple of examples of video, but in order to get that message across to the players, it can be quite effective, and certainly from our point of view, when it's something really relevant and we end up creating a goal off the back of it, coincidence or not, it's something that we believe that has a positive contribution towards the team's performance. Away from home, it's a little bit more difficult because you could be sat anywhere from a cupboard in the middle of a stadium getting a broadcast feed, you could be sat in a press box. Certainly we've had examples this season and previous seasons in the Europa League where you'd be sat on the back of a truck out the back of the stadium. It's all about sort of carrying through that manager's philosophy and game plan. We've got the flexibility to be able to just take a step back and look at the bigger picture, actually slow down play in essence, and just take a really informed view as to whether there's something significant to take out of that phase of play. They're the little sort of examples of type of work that we deliver that's kind of relevant to what the manager needs.